This is the missing piece in your healing journey. Whether you suffer from mental or physical health problems, inflammation keeps your body stuck in a downward spiral of debilitating symptoms. What's worse is that most health professionals don't even talk about it, either because they don't know or they don't have the right tools to identify your unique triggers and remove them. So let's dive right in. Many factors such as diet, stress, infection, antibiotics, toxins, and medications can all do damage to the intestinal tract. This damage allows food particles and other contents to pass through the gut lining when they are not supposed to, causing the immune system to mount an attack. Mediators are released from immune cells, causing inflammation, symptoms, and further damage to the intestinal lining. When these reactions take place frequently or over long periods of time, immune reactivity becomes constant, damaging to the surrounding organs and disruptive to the body's intricate systems. It becomes a chronic cycle of breakdown and imbalance, leading to more reactivity and chronic inflammation. If left untreated, inflammation travels through the body, affecting the skin, brain, gut, heart, and the entire body as a whole. Did you know that your body can regenerate around 4 million cells per second? Every week you have an entirely new digestive tract. Every 3 years you have a new liver. The body is designed to repair itself. So why is it that despite having a fairly healthy diet and lifestyle, you keep experiencing weight gain, digestive issues, body pains, fatigue, and other problems? You don't need another doctor, supplement, fad diet, or medication to bring your body back to its natural state of repair. What you need is to remove the single primary factor that is disrupting every cell and preventing your body from stabilizing and healing itself. I'm Megan Pennington, an integrative health practitioner specializing in inflammatory diseases. Over the past decade, I've learned that most conditions can be resolved by addressing one primary factor, inflammation. Before I explain in more detail, let me first show you some real-life examples of clients who have implemented this strategy and achieved absolutely amazing results. Dr. Lee is an emergency doctor who is suffering from insomnia, fatigue, headaches, pain, congestion, rashes, itchy ears, and various gut issues. Within 2 weeks, his symptoms improved 50%, and by the end of our program, almost everything had completely disappeared. Amanda is another client who is suffering from extreme cystic acne and a long list of other concerns. Within 1 month, her acne and psoriasis completely cleared, her swelling and body pains resolved, and her itchy skin, headaches, breathing problems, and anxiety all subsided. Rona is a client who was desperately trying to find help for her severe Crohn's disease, and within just days of starting our program, she experienced a complete remission of all pain, diarrhea, and bloating. She now enjoys more energy than she's had in years. So as you can see, whether you have sleep problems, a skin condition, autoimmune disorder, intestinal issues, or you're feeling exhausted or anxious, addressing inflammation is extremely effective at bringing fast and lasting results. In fact, if you don't remove inflammation, it's like mowing your lawn expecting that it will get rid of the weeds. It may look promising at first, but without removing the roots, they just grow back. So now I'm going to share with you exactly what each of these clients did so you can achieve similar results for yourself. Every single one used a specialized blood test called MRT to identify and remove their unique dietary triggers. This is important because foods and chemicals are a main source of inflammation, but every person is unique. So what triggers inflammation in your body will be very different from the food lists that abound on the internet. Even anti-inflammatory foods like salmon and turmeric often come up reactive on MRT results, meaning these foods cause some people more harm than good. This one step at accurately identifying and removing your unique dietary triggers is essential to your success, because without removing this root cause, everything else you do will only bring partial results. Now, it's important to know that MRT is not the same as other intolerance tests. Most tests look at IgG reactions, which are indirect. The problem with IgG is that it's elevated due to exposure to a food, and it's not involved in all types of reactions. So what ends up happening is you spend the money, but end up with a bunch of false positives and many true reactions not showing up at all. So it's important to get the right test. You do need a qualified practitioner to order the MRT test for you, so if it's something you're interested in, I'll explain how to do that at the end of this video. Now, obviously, food is not the only cause of inflammation, so to get the best results, you want to address other triggers as well. Did you know that emotions can trigger inflammation? In fact, any kind of mental or emotional distress is a huge contributor. I've known people who went on vacation and experienced complete remission of their symptoms only to have them return as soon as they got back. What if you could create this vacation inside your body so you could experience it all the time? The inflammation caused by mental and emotional stress can significantly alter brain chemistry and lead to chronic problems like anxiety, depression, and Alzheimer's. What's worse is that inflammation doesn't stay in one place, but travels throughout the body, impacting every cell and system. While we can't control events happening around us, we can use tools that moderate our response to these stressors so they won't do damage. The tools that I personally use with my own clients include medical hypnosis, visualization techniques, guided meditations, and neurolinguistic programming. These work on the physical, mental, emotional, and subconscious levels to change how our body responds to internal and external events. Not only does this reduce inflammation, but it also supports the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the state needed for your body to go deep into healing and repair. So it's exciting, isn't it? Not only can you easily reduce inflammation, but you can actually activate the body's natural healing pathways by supporting the parasympathetic nervous system. The bottom line is that the body is immensely capable of regulating and repairing itself given the opportunity. All you have to do is stop the damage that is being done and support the body's innate ability to heal. If you'd like to learn more about this approach or order an MRT test, click on the button below to schedule a free call. There's no obligation to buy, and you will have the opportunity to speak with a professional about your health. When you book a call, you will also get access to a special 5-minute training that explains how inflammation and food reactions first start so you can prevent them in the future. We look forward to assisting you with this next step in your healing journey. Just book a call below.